Today we're back at Yashio Factory, and that's because we need to continue with the S15 build. Now, the S15 is up on the hoist, and the to-do list today is roll cage, diff, and exhaust, I'm pretty sure. So lots to do. I'm here from first thing in the morning, so enough chit chat. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first thing on today's list is I jacked up Oka-chan's daily car, and we're stealing his exhaust off his car, and that's going on my car, and I've got to put this on his car, which is a really nice new twin tail. So we're playing switchies, and then the exhaust from Oka-chan's daily car will go on my car. So I'll set up the time lapse. Let's get to it. Okay, so we switched out the muffler off Oka-chan's daily car, and he has this titanium mid-pipe section from the cat back that we'll be using. And then obviously the muffler we took off his car is out here. I just gave it a quick clean and a hose down, get some dirt off it, just so it looks a bit better. So we're running a complete titanium exhaust from the cat back on my car, which is gonna be pretty sick. We've also got like a high flow HKS one in here right now. Nice little genuine HKS logo. Come on camera, please focus. Please Canon. Please Canon. Oh, it's nearly there. There it is. That took like forever. And then, yeah, so all of this back is going in the bin. So, or up garage, we don't know yet. Anyways, let's get started. Okay, so an update, we got the exhaust and the diff out and the drive shaft. So I wanted to do a little bit of a comparison for you guys who are wondering about why I have to change drive shafts when I'm changing my diff. So in S chassis world, ABS diffs is a thing, right? And they have a longer snout. So normally people call this like a long snout and a short snout. And this one doesn't have the ABS sensor here, right? As you can see, ABS sensor is on this one. So this is what was previously in my car. This is a 4.3. We're going to a 3.9, which is non-ABS. And what you have to do is you don't have to change the front part of your tail shaft. I just took it all out because it was easier. You only have to change this back part. And if you have a look here, you can see that this one's a little bit longer than that one to compensate for the shorter nose diff that we're putting in. So that's like in S chassis. Pretty much, I think all S13s didn't have ABS, so you don't really need to worry about it in S13s, but 14s and 15s, you got this issue depending on what model you have. So always keep an eye out. If you're getting a non-ABS diff R200, then you're probably gonna need this part of the tail shaft as well. Okay, so the funniest thing just happened. Before we were gonna put the 3.9 in, I was like, let's just crack this open and triple check it's definitely a 4.3 because there was no marking on the outside of the diff anywhere to indicate what it was. So we cracked it open, we read the numbers, and sure enough, 49.12, which if you know your R200s and Nissans, that's a 4.1 ratio diff. So we're gonna end up putting the same one I just took out back in the car because we would prefer a 4.1 diff in there with the Nismo 6-speed. So yeah, 3.9 is still a good option, just means a little tiny bit lower wheel speed, but we're gonna stick with a 4.1. And it's just kind of funny because I already started bolting in the non-ABS tail shaft and we're gonna have to take that out anyways, but lol. Anyways, so I'm gonna gasket seal this all back up and then we'll put it back in on the time lapse, and exhaust will be on, and then I think after that is roll cage time. So let's get into it. Okay, so I got the car down, the exhaust is all done, the diff's all in and bolted in, and we have a hood now, guys. And the best part is, we can do this one-handed vlog style life, y'all. Carbon fiber Yashio Factory hood. Yeah, boy. We also ripped out those old crappy bonnet pins, and we're putting in some of these awesome Kinokuni ones, which are just the push button type. So the really nice, pretty round ones. So they're gonna go in. It's gonna look really mint with these guys in there. But I want to listen to what this thing sounds like with the new Yashio Factory exhaust. So we're going to start it up. It may not have battery though. Whoa, that scared the crap out of me. Oh, she's got battery, all right. She sounds pretty good. Loving the sound of that, actually. That sounds really good. Hell yeah, I'm pumped. If you guys don't know, Nissan transmissions, even though they're in neutral, they will spin the rear wheels at some point, but if you can literally just hold it and it'll stop. By the way, does anyone want any old exhausts and turbos and catalytic converters? Yeah. Anyways. Oh boy, sounds epic. Hang on, we need to give it a little blip with the camera back here, so you can't. Let's see what this sounds like. Yeah, that sounds awesome. It's not too loud and it's not too quiet. I love it. Also, can I just say, being a freshly new SR owner, I'm really loving this little table here to just put parts on whenever you need to, like, you know, store stuff there. I love that. RBs don't have that. So SR's already got one up on the RB because they have a little parts table there for me that I can keep all my nuts and bolts and parts and tools on. I love it. Oka-chan also extended this so that this tucks down enough that the hood will clear, although obviously we are changing this to a R35 airflow meter at some point too. So now I've got to cut holes in my perfectly good and pretty carbon fiber hood to fit these bad boys. I'm actually so pumped that we're running these because these are like the best out of all the hood pins because they just look so sleek and amazing. Seriously, just look at that. I'm happy. So yeah, huge update. We got a hood now. I could probably drive this on the road later tonight. Maybe I should drive this home. Anyways, let's get on to cutting holes in my hood, hey? All right, so it's gotten a little bit darker now. Also, Phil's here. Hello. He's checking out the 180 actually that Oka-chan's got for sale. So hopefully he'll be in the 180 gang soon. We don't know.
We'll do some S chassis stuff.
Some S chassis stuff?
Yes.
Hell yeah. So, carbon fiber hood. I finished installing it. We got the locking pin things in. How sexy, seriously. I know there's not much light, but how sexy do they seriously look? They look so much better than like the old school big bulky things like this. Seriously. Can't get over how epic that looks. Just push and it unlocks. Obviously it's currently locked, but if we go in here and I release it, and then we push this, and we push this, then where's the little latch? Huzzah! The hood comes up. So I need to work out if my battery's going to even clear the hood right now because the terminal was contacting the top of the hood. So we definitely got to work out maybe a different battery solution, or we'll just put the battery in the boot, just relocate it. So for now, I'm going to try and clean up all of this for a bit and work out what we're going to do next. I was hoping to get to the roll cage today, but we may have to do that tomorrow. But I'm only going to be here from like 2 p.m. tomorrow because we're going to be filming a really epic video, which I can't tell you anything about. So hang out for the next video. It's going to be sick. So it's about 7 now, and I remembered I need to change my tires from the front because they're super sketch city. You remember from the drift event, I'm still driving on those, so we're changing those right now. Fun time.
And in case anybody's wondering, here is one Sam in his natural habitat.
Natural habitat.
The natural habitat.
I guess so, it's pretty natural.
Very natural.
I feel at home here. Gotta lube her up.
Putting on the tire splooge.
Oh yeah. Gotta get her lubed up, you know? Alright, which way does this go on?
You can mess up on the first one.
Well, I think the best thing about Valinos is there is no wrong or right side on them. Oh, they have rotations apparently. There you go.
That's what I'm saying. You can mess up on the first one because it can go on either side.
That's true. It's the second one though.
The second one where you got to worry.
Woo! See, can I get it? Can I get it without a... Oh! No tire iron, bro! Call me the tire changing master. Not really. If Oka-chan saw me do that, he'd kick my ass. Who needs a tire iron when SAMMIT's here? But seriously, they're 235s on a 9J wheel, so that's normal. Gotta lube her up. As you guys know, lube's important. You don't want to go and dry.
More tire splooge.
Yeah. Also, on the barrel, get that shaft of the barrel all lubed up. And then you want to lube the edges of your tire too. Just helps it nice and easy. Like so. Hell yeah. And then...
And this time you have to pay attention to the rotation.
Yes, it needs to be anti-clockwise.
Which is counterclockwise if you're not from Australia.
Right now, it is clockwise. Now, should be anti-clockwise if once I find the rotation point. Yay, it is. All right. Now let's see. Am I going to need a tire iron? That's the question. That's the question on everyone's mind right now. All right. Now, if I do this correctly, you won't need a tire iron. Did not do that correctly. This machine's a bit old. I mean, I'd never blame the equipment, you know. I'd never do that.
Never.
Never. Never say never. That's a song young people still sing, right?
You're young.
Don't tell people that.
Reasonably certain you're the youngest one in this room.
All right, so time to pack everything up. We're about to close the roller doors. Got all the cool race cars inside. My car's up on the top. It's a little resting place for now. I'm so pumped, man. Like, we got a lot done again today. We still didn't get to the roll cage, but obviously we sorted out the diff stuff, even though we just took it out and put it back in, but we verified that it's definitely a 4.1, so that's perfect. New titanium exhaust, sounds amazing. Tomorrow, I guess we'll be working on the interior roll cage and dash and stuff. We got to pull all of that out and change it up. We also got to get my new wheels. These were just temporary wheels for photos and things like that, and just so it didn't look like super lame on those old white 17 SSRs. So we definitely got to get the right ones, because these are like 10J plus 20s, no, 10.5 plus 20s with 265s on the front, and they just don't clear. They kind of, oh, I can't push it from here, but they do hit the front bar a little bit, so can't drive too much on that. Anyways, this thing's looking pretty cute too. One of Oka-chan's YP turbos on that top mount. Looks super nice and cute next to that. Also, if any of you guys are interested, the HKS T04Z is still for sale, so hit me up in the DMs on Instagram if you're keen. It feels so good to be able to jump inside my car and turn the AC on and just relax for like 20 minutes before I head home. Epic day. We got so much done, like I said before. I'm so excited for the S15. I can't wait to shred it. Every day is just getting more and more insane. Tomorrow is going to be insane. As long as we can get the roll cage out and start working on the interior, I might be able to do the announcement on an epic new sponsor that's on board, which is an amazing Japanese company. A lot of you guys can probably already guess, considering we're talking about the interior. So tell me in the comment section if you think you know who the epic JDM Japanese company is that sponsored me and this build and all my cars in the future. It's actually super, super exciting. But anyways, enough flexing on you guys. Thanks heaps for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I am so hyped for the S15. I keep repeating myself, but I'm hyped, and I know you guys are hyped too. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this S15 video. Another one tomorrow. Well, actually there'll be... Anyways, enough talking. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace out. Jamata.